Tirreno-Adriatico presented by Credito Agricole.
There's enough of a fighting force, I think, to get back on. But the thing is, at what cost? So if you look at all the accumulated fatigue over the last few weeks for all the sprinters and the GC riders, and there's not enough points on offer today to make even much of a dent in the lead that he's built up.
A dent in Deli is actually what we're looking at the moment, at least for the time being. How much he will have struggled now, especially on this day, the way it's being ridden, it's going to finish really quickly. We're averaging pace at the moment is 41.5 kilometres an hour. I think we're going to be nudging up to 45, possibly 46, because the climbs have been ironed out by this dirty, great big jackhammer. Well, let's see. He might actually pop up again, but there's some others that I want to mitigate against that. And so they're just...
Covey, isn't it?
Yeah, they're peeling off the front to have a Dixie here, which I absolutely love. The fact that they're thinking, well, you know what? I'm not flagging under the pace of Mathieu van der Poel. What he can do, I can do. Well, I'm afraid Covey is going to get found out. And that's what we're fighting for. It's Neptune's trident. I mean, can you imagine the size of sausage that speared?
It would be one of the biggest sausages of all time.
Oh, no.
That's all you need in a chase.
From bad to worse. Here we go.
Oh, Dilly, that is very, very unfortunate. Straight back on, though. He's had the foresight as well to grab a bidon.
This could well be a fantastic garnering of some bonus time here. While Van Aert backs out, he's very aware of who's around him. This is fantastic. This is going to be 3 seconds. That is second place overall, and no bonus seconds for Pellizzari. 48.1 kilometres to go. Have a gel, have a drink. Get yourself ready for a little bit later on. Sam, you all right? Yeah, fine. Brandon Rivera-Smith, you all right? In fact, Brandon Smith-Rivera.
Once that's all done and dusted, you know, he has a fantastic relationship. There's another little attack here. Looks like Dries de Bont firing Covey up the road again by the looks of things. So Jaco Alula, it is indeed. Just double check that Foldager. I think it is Covey on the wheel of Dries de Bont. So this team have been very attacking, and they're doing it again.
All getting a good view. They're having their ears tested as well as we head for our finish line. And indeed, the bell, there it is, Neptune's bell, to announce the last lap. It is the Tirreno-Adriatico. For whom does the bell toll?
This is a little bit of maybe a conversation about what went on. Maybe Wout van Aert saying, Matteo, can you just explain what you're doing earlier on? I'm quite intrigued. We certainly made it a hard race for everybody, but as you say, they get on pretty well off the bike, on the bike as well, but they are two big rivals, two of the greatest riders of their generation. The move, it was an absolute test. I think it was Scarseth who went with him himself, can sprint really well. Just look at this, probably 1,000 watts plus, launching off the front like the Starship Enterprise, and then like the space shuttle punts his teammate up the road, and he's opened up, what about that? That looks like about 10 or 15 seconds.
Up through the middle, the NSN cycling team, they've got Odut Kogut 8th across the line on day 3, so he'll be hoping for something a little bit special under the kite. Will it be enough? He's yo-yoing off the front at the moment. The big man has arrived for Sam Welsford. Ghana has hit the front for the INEOS Grenadiers team. Picnic Post and L as well also want to take command at the front as we arrive down to the final chicane.
Jenno Burkmoes there as well for the Lotto Intermarché team. No sign of Arnaud Deli, and a lot of riders caught behind that crash. 7 seconds the gap.
Big squeeze and a big push amongst the decathlons. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's Lund. That's Lund Andersen up the inside. Soudal Quick-Step, but it's not Magnier up there just yet.
Well, the Soudal Quick-Step
Rex.
squad still very much involved here. They're going for Laurenz Rex today. Philippe Ogana leads the peloton in pursuit, and that's a big old engine to try and chase down Jonas Abrahamson. He's into the final few hundred metres at this moment. It's Ghana that's chasing. Still Soudal Quick-Step with belief here. His Bittner tries to get himself in position, but Sato is handily available on the tail of Tobias Lund. Lund is looking good at the moment. He's going to pick up of Laurenz Rex. Laurenz Rex is going to be sprinting today for the Soudal Quick-Step squad. Coming with a charge. Here comes Milan. Look at this. Jonathan Milan is being dragged up into the perfect position, and he's nodding to glory today. Can anyone manage to come off his wheel, or has he gone a little bit early coming up the middle? And this is Jonathan Milan. Is he going to be able to hang? And he's hanging on, and he gets the glory 3 years in a row. Jonathan Milan has delivered the most remarkable triple. Talk about coming with a late run. He came charging through the middle and just about exhaustedly manages to hang on. And while Tobias Lund, Rex, Kogut and all the rest are left floundering in his wake. That was an absolutely sensational delivery. Lunardi getting up for another top 10 by the looks of things as well. All of them left in the wake of the flying Jonathan Milan, who timed his run to absolute perfection.